Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Bad Peace Podcast. I'm your host Tati.
I am your co-host Armani.
And welcome to episode 11. We are finally in the double digits. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm getting better and better.
Yeah, I feel like, we're getting used to this thing. Getting a little more, acclimated to doing this. I mean, of course, the more we do it, the better it gets. So I hope that our viewers will, stick with us, come and, get better with us, watch us grow. But today we are going to be discussing a few things. I want to start off with an article about the lady parts. So it starts by saying women actually get erections in their genitals, and even though they're smaller than the male counterparts, they're just as important, says Sadie Allison, a sexologist, founder of TickleKitty.com. The clitoris is made up of the same spongy erectile tissue as the penis, which expands and engorges with the blood when it's aroused. You can observe this. Just look at your clitoris or touch it when you're aroused, and it'll be bigger. Did you know that?
Is that that throb?
That's the same thing Candace asked. It may be that I didn't dig deeper into this, but it may be. But the thing is that
sometimes I just get it when I just feel like I want to,
you want to have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get a little horny, yeah, you feel that little throb. You're like, damn. But the thing is, it's about the clitoris. So what happens is when you're, developing in the womb, I guess there's like a penis sort of thing growing first. And then once you become like female, I guess the body knows that you're going to be a female, so it stops growing. And that's what your clitoris is. And so, because you know how some people have large clitoris, and so it looks like a penis.
Like this.
Yeah. So but I didn't know that it actually becomes hard.
Is that the one that hangs out?
No, that's you're talking about no, you're talking about the lips?
That hangs out the lips.
It's the thing.
Is that what you're telling me? That when it hangs out the lips, it's because it's like...
No.
When it's big, when it's...
Like the girls that have it outside of their vagina.
Yeah, that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, not their lips, but it looks like a little finger that's pointing at you.
The one that you play with.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you a picture of it because you need to see this. But yeah, I didn't know that even the clitoris becomes enlarged when you're aroused. I did not know that, but apparently it does. Like she said, you can see when it's bigger and you can see when it's small. It's crazy.
I want to see now.
Yeah. I'm going to show you a picture, though, so you can understand what the hell's going on. I can't put it inside this video because it'll be, way too much. But anyway, speaking of, being aroused, recently Tammy was talking about... She was on lip service, and she was talking about how...
Tammy Rivera.
Yeah, Tammy Rivera. She was talking about how she wants a threesome with... Waka, and he won't give her one. Mm-hmm. So she was claiming that she's like a free-spirited person in the relationship, and she's down to go to the strip club with her man and doesn't mind when he's in there, he's getting say he's in the strip club before her. Mm-hmm. And she walks in and he's getting a massage, and she'd be like, oh, okay, I'm next.
No.
She says she's the party, she's the life of the party, and she want to bring the girls back home and all this stuff, and Waka's not down for it. First of all, let me ask you, are you okay with going to the strip club with your man?
I'm okay with going to the strip club with him.
Mm-hmm.
But
what?
When they get to touching you, no.
You don't like that.
A stripper has one job, and that is to strip. Do not get to touching him.
What about a lap dance?
The hell is this? A happy ending?
What about a lap dance?
He get a lap dance.
Yeah.
But don't massage him now.
Yeah.
What, you trying to make some extra dollars?
I definitely would go to the strip club with my man. Like, I don't mind, us going to have fun together, like, you know what I'm saying, in the strip club. Now, taking it back home, we're not doing that, baby. No. We're not doing that. But my thing is with Tammy is how, and I love Tammy. Like, I love Tammy. But this situation right here is kind of confusing me because, baby, at first you like, this whole time that we kind of knowing your relationship, like, you always been crying about how he's been cheating on you, and you like he's finally trying to act right, and now you want to bring someone women else into your relationship. Like, I get, you know what I'm saying. And my question is, okay, he was cheating. Like, is it okay? Is it okay that now that you know, like, and you guys are doing it together, or like because he was cheating and pees by himself?
And then she made
now you I don't get it.
Then she made the statement on how she doesn't want him to be the one to bring the girl. Yeah. Okay, if you're doing it for you, okay, whatever. But in the end, say if you brought this girl, and then he wants to try the girl outside of you. So it's like, what do you really want? Like,
Yeah, because you don't know if he's going to be calling that girl outside. Yeah.
And it's like, you did all this crying, all this stuff. Let it just be y'all two.
Don't bring nobody else into the relationship.
Not if y'all already have terrible
track record. Yeah, the track record is messed up.
It's just like, maybe you are meant for, I don't know. They married though.
But do you think that she is like interested in girls and she's like wanting to explore that?
I think she already said before that she explored girls.
Oh, she has?
Yeah. But I don't think they explored them together. I think she was just doing her. I think it was like her. I believe she said it was like a college thing.
Oh, okay. But I still feel like that is something that, especially when you had the trust issues just already. Let it go. It's just, and Candace was telling me, I don't know if you remember, did you ever watch Real Housewives of Orange County?
No, I only watched the.
Okay, well, it was a girl on there. She was young and she was dating she was dating a baseball player. Well, he was retired at the time, and they ended up bringing someone into their bedroom, and he fucking left her. He left old girl from Real Housewives of Atlanta for the threesome girl, and now they together. So let that happen. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, everybody getting beat up. Let's start there. That's how y'all gonna enter that relationship.
Right, bitches fight.
Yeah, both of y'all can go.
I'm knocking on those, okay?
No,
because how you gonna leave me like this? That's why you don't let people inside your relationship like that. Like, this is why you do.
That's just like the saying. That's just like the saying. Never buy a man shoes because he gonna walk in another. You know.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's just the same situation because you done brought this girl into your relationship, and baby, now he's walking out in that relationship with that one. Mm-hmm. I wish you would, and I wish she would.
Yeah. Why do you think so? Why do you think what?
They end up leaving for
the other woman. Yeah, I don't.
Maybe it started off with the sexual attraction, and maybe they ended up doing it by themselves, and then like
they found out more,
connected more with each other. But no,
yeah, that's
yeah. You and that's what I'm saying. Like, what if? That's why I wouldn't get Tammy wanting a threesome with this man, and he's already had a track record of cheating. You didn't cry about it. Okay, yeah, you don't want him to bring someone in because you're going to wonder why he brought her in or how he knows
how
her.
You meet. Yeah, she's talking about how you met her.
When you bring her in, it's going to be a question of, is this woman somebody he's really going to be attracted to? What if she get up in his bedroom and act the fool, and now he want to go act the fool with her by herself?
And that's what my thing is. Is it going to... I know it's probably going to be for her for the most part. But is it going to like
make him want to cheat again?
Not even that. It by him having sex with, is she going to be able to handle seeing him have sex with another woman? Because it was an issue when he was having sex with somebody, outside of the marriage. So yeah, she may be bored in the relationship. I mean,
have
but
you watched the show though?
I think what's crazy. A lot of people say like once the guys start acting right, like they be like done with it, like they don't like it no more. And that's what she going through. Like maybe she wants something to spice it up.
But the thing is,
do you think it's an excuse, Mommy? Do you think it's an excuse for her to cheat without?
I honestly, you know what I really
without
think?
having any consequences.
I think she's trying to like keep the relationship in some way, like if that makes sense. She's probably trying to be like the one to like make it seem like she wants to spice it up, and maybe it's just she's doing it to like
you're being kind of like not biased, but you're actually,
because this is my thing. I've watched this.
Feel that way.
No, I'm not saying that the woman can't feel that way. I'm saying in her situation. And because I watched the show, he's the one that's more like, let's do it here, let's do it there, and she's more like
back up.
Yeah. And she says it because they end up going to counseling, and she says he's the more affectionate one. He's the more like on her, and
she don't like it no more.
And she's not like that. She said it. She's not like that. So that's why it's like it's kind of like
to women. Yeah, she might just be like done with that. She might be done with the relationship. Now that the nigga he's acting right, like it's no more. It's not. How some people like the
toxic
friction. Yeah, they like the friction. And so now that everything is so peaceful and copacetic, she don't know what to do. Now she bored. So it's like, okay, now let me see what I can do about this. Maybe I need to, bring another woman in here.
Try to spice it up.
And try to spice it up. But she already know what it. She already know what it is to be with a woman. Yeah, that don't make no sense. But then another thing too that I seen with them is he was talking about how he feels like him cheating made her a better woman. Him cheating made her better and made her stronger.
That was the counseling session.
Yeah, so my thing is
he was serious.
Yeah, he was. And how do you feel about that?
I think he's an asshole for saying that, but what he's saying is like he's using the wrong wording. You didn't help her. You just built up a wall for her. So now, because what he's saying is he felt like
she's not going for none of his bullshit no more.
That's what he was trying to say. Like she's a beast now. Like she's like more hard, as if she was in her feelings before. No, it's not. But that's what she was trying to get with him. Like now it's not even that. It's that I don't trust you. Yeah. I have insecurities now.
Yeah. And I think a lot of men do not understand that. Like when you do so much to a woman, like after a while it's just like, okay,
she's
nigga,
numb to it, and
boom,
it's
like I might be with you, but I don't feel like how I used to feel anymore. So whatever you do is just gonna be like, oh, okay. And then eventually it's gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm walking out the door.
Because right now he probably looking at it like now she's more focused on her, but she's more focused on her now because she realized what it was like when she was more focused on y'all.
Yeah, when I was not invested in myself, and everything was about you. I was losing myself. But by you cheating on me and by you doing all that, now I learned
myself
who the fuck I was. Yeah, who the fuck I was.
So it raises the question: do you think that human beings are just meant to be with one person overnight?
Well, yeah. So Candace said, "Do you think that human beings are supposed to be with one person for a lifetime?" Like, does that? Well, that's a question. Over the years, do you think that that's possible? Is that what you're saying?
Or is like basically like we meant to only be with one
Are we
person?
meant to only be with one person?
Be with another person for the rest of our lives. You get what I'm
Yeah.
Oh, like it's no,
like the monogamy of it. Are we meant to be with one person for the rest of our lives, or is it supposed to be like what is the human instinct?
Like what's inside of us that makes us want to go out
and
venture out to other people?
I think that depends on the person, because for me, I understand getting, you know what I'm saying, bored sometimes in a relationship, but I don't think, like, for me, if it's for me, I would have to leave that relationship and go explore my options before I say, okay, I'm gonna leave you right here, you wait right here, or, you know what I'm saying, we together, but I'm gonna sneak out and go, you know what I'm saying, sleep around and see what I like, and if I like that one more, then I'm gonna go with that one. No, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that is discrediting what you feel, or even putting your body at jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Any of that. So I'm going to step out. But I do think that people are so selfish that they want to explore while they still got you here.
Have you on ice. Let me put you on ice real quick. And let me just...
Or no, I'm still going to be rocking with you. Yeah. Like nothing is going on. And I'm gonna go explore these options and see what the fuck.
I have people out here laughing at you, and it's just, I hate that type of situation.
But I do think that it depends on the person, where, you know,
I think you have to both mentally be. I think
it's embedded in men to want to be with different women.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's more of a male instinct, or, you know, trait, but I think they have to go through it at a younger age. Some people never grow out of it, and some people do.
Yeah, I really I think it's just the person. Like, I think some people can be with one person, and that's just what's meant for them, and hopefully that's on the other end. The other person is just like that too. But I think it's people out here that just, it won't work for them to be with one person.
So let me ask you a question. Say if a person been together for 20 years and they get tired, do you think it might be a good idea if they separate for a week and come back?
Oh, like a hall pass. Do you believe in hall passes?
Do you think that would save a lot of marriages, or do you think, like, what do you guys think?
Well, see, the thing is, if you ever even watched the movie, when you watch the movie Hall Pass, like, the women gave their men, and they thought, yes, we about to fucking go out, we about to show out, and we about to get us a pussy. And when they finally got the hall pass, they was like, no, like, this is not it. They found out they couldn't even, you know what I'm saying, even pull girls like that. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about a hall pass? Do you think that?
I think you should, just so, not even for them, but, well, kind of, so they can know what they're missing, or, like, you know, so y'all can both know what y'all missing in the relationship, because then that'll make you appreciate when it's time to come back. It makes you appreciate, oh, it's nothing out there.
Yeah, just for a week.
Yeah,
just for a week. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know,
you never knew how much you connected with that person, because sometimes y'all get at odds so much you forget what made y'all even
be together. Yeah, what brought y'all together. And a lot of people do think like the grass is greener on the other side, and even that's in a lot of the relationships too. When you break up, and because the man is cheated, and you cut it off. It wasn't his decision to cut it off, and so he has to go out in life and deal with different women. Like, well, fuck, I didn't know that everything was bad out here like that. You know what I'm saying? So now he calling you, want you back. No, baby, you made your choice, because baby, it's done.
Good the fuck bye.
Yeah.
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
Every man wants to see not every man wants to see a woman with another woman also.
Not every what? Not every man wants to see
their
woman with another man.
With another woman.
Oh, like they don't want
anyone to have you.
Yeah. Especially not a woman. Cause then you said they don't want to see you with another woman.
Might not be cool with
her being with another woman.
With another woman during that relationship.
Yeah.
Marriage,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think men or
not every men want to go for that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's attractive to some men, but some men may not be into that.
Yeah. And I don't think
because it can come back to if you not, let me not say it like that, but like some people may feel like if you love somebody, I don't want to see you with I can even, no matter if it's the same gender or not, I can't take seeing you with someone else.
And no, but even seeing you with another woman, that might fuck their ego up so bad that it's like, wow, she enjoying her more than me.
Right.
Like, she don't even have a dick. You know how niggas are. She don't have a dick. Even, and this is another conversation for another day, but even when you dating outside of your race, they be like, oh, what you doing with that, you know, Mexican, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, his dick probably small. And it's just like, why is that an issue for you? Why is that? So I think, you know, they don't want to see you with nobody else, period, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if it fucks with their ego, it's really gonna like shut them down. Like,
and what if the possibility of her sneaking around on Waka and still keeping up an affair with
the woman? Yeah.
And then too.
Yeah. Oh, if that was to happen, if she was to have an affair with, like, you know, behind his back with another woman too, like, that would fuck. Yeah. And thing. Yeah, you can't open, like somebody said, you can't open the doors to hell. And you know what I'm saying, you've been crying this whole fucking time, and now you want to open Pandora's box and try to see what's in there, baby. But let me tell you, when you find out, don't come cry, don't be on those reality shows crying again, baby.
Yeah.
And you know, we don't want to hear it because you didn't open that door.
Make a whole damn CD about it. We don't hear nothing.
Yeah, because I actually liked her album, and there were some good songs on there. But baby, you know what I'm saying? When you open that door and you did it to yourself, I'm sorry.
Can't even feel sorry for you no more.
But I love Tammy. She, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing too. Like, when she was on lip service, she was just like just talking. And sometimes, like, I know when you get on these podcasts, you just be talking, running your damn mouth. And but it was a good conversation, you know, piece, because, like I said, we knew what the hell happened prior, which leads me to another question though about, you know, relationships. Like, so this is another one where it's kind of weird. I was watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Todd and Kandi was getting into it. And, you know, we had this long history watching them with Todd and Kandi and him and Mama Joy's, like, and I'ma just put it out there. I've never really, like, felt Todd's vibe at all. So y'all gonna know where I'm coming from. I don't know what side y'all on this. But Todd is just not, and I kind of felt Mama Joyce at first, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, you know, she kind of being mean, you know what I'm saying? Let, you know, stay out of their marriage. Let you know, if Kandi has a lesson to learn, let Kandi learn that lesson. But, so on this episode, Kandi was having her baby shower. It was another baby, you know, she just had another baby, so it was the baby shower. And the day of the baby shower, her and Mama Joyce go out to OLG and having lunch, and then Todd calls Kandi like, oh, I'm gonna pull up, or whatever, however it went, he's gonna pull up and he's gonna grab some lunch too. So he comes. Kandi and Mama Joyce is already having lunch.
That they are.
Yes, and Todd pulls up. Doesn't come speak.
And he pulls out.
Yeah. He doesn't come speak. Like, what type of nigga is you? You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't feel like, because another thing is,
it don't cost, like she said, it don't cost you nothing to say hi.
It don't cost you. And I understand, you know, that the mama be talking shit, but it's basic respect, even for me. You know what I'm saying? You should have came over there and said, hey, or hey, babe, and hey, you know, hey, mom. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. I got to do the baby shower. I'll see y'all later.
Or I'm going to grab this food. I'm going to go eat over here. And then, you know what I'm saying? Period. Or even go in the back. It's your restaurant. Go in the back and eat. Like, you don't have to sit here in my fucking peripheral and you fucking having...
We ain't got to sit and have no powwow. Just give me the basic...
You're not about to sit in my peripheral and eat lunch over there while me and my mama is over here.
And you don't say nothing.
And you don't say nothing? Oh, it's
and then you know we have a baby shower tonight.
Yeah. And it was just... so my question is, do you feel like it was disrespectful, or do you feel like he had the right to act like that because of everything that Mama Joyce has been doing to him?
I think regardless of your relationship with the parents, because y'all may bump heads, and that's fine, but always give my parents the respect to speak. Because if I didn't like your mom or your dad, I'll speak, because we don't have to sit and hold a conversation. Yeah. We could go speak and go on about our way. Because if I truly love the person that your child is or whatever, I have to respect. That's their respect too. Like, I have to respect them enough to be like, okay, let me speak to that. Because I don't want to start no problems between you and your parents, because that's what it does. Yeah. Now, Kandi has to either defend. She doesn't have to defend you, but she has to like go back and forth with her mom, and then me and my mom are at odds, and just like that was a moment for her. This is my baby shower, and my mother is not here because you didn't speak, not because of what I did, but because of what you did.
Yeah, and
two, can I say something? It's just the whole principle of feeling like this man is with my daughter. This is her husband, and he didn't even come speak to her.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't be around that. And my thing is too, like, he should have. For me, first of all, yes, it was disrespectful, and I do understand. You know what I'm saying, having an attitude, but like you said, it didn't cost him nothing to go say, hey. You know what I'm saying? Hey, babe. And so my question too is Kandi wrong for always telling the mom or telling Todd what the mom said about him?
Yes. Yeah, because I think sometimes when in those situations it makes it hard, but you only can make it hard for yourself sometimes because... And you don't have to know everything she feels.
And you gotta learn. You gotta learn that. You know what I'm saying?
She's not going back and telling her mom what he's saying.
Yeah. Yeah. He has this control over her. Yeah. You don't go back and tell everything that your mama is saying about, especially when it's negative.
She's trying to confide in you
how she feels,
and you're going back to your husband.
Yeah, you causing really a lot of
causing
all the confusion. Yeah,
and we know like one thing we do know is Mama Joyce. She gonna say how she feels when she feels like she wants to say how she feels. And she gonna say it
to Todd's face if she feels.
So
like
if she gets to the point where she feel like she don't want to say it no more, I'm not even gonna say it to him no more. I'ma just go on about my way. Then that's cool. That's even better. Yeah. So now the things you say to me, this can be kept between me and you.
Yeah.
Even if you smiling sour face, y'all ain't married. So shit, if y'all want to be fake, that's on y'all.
So do you think that you could be married to someone that, you know what I'm saying, or that you don't get along with their parents, or vice versa, like he doesn't get along with your parents? Do you think that you can be in that type of relationship?
I don't think so. I want to say I can, but then again, I want to say I can't because it makes it hard when we're all around each other. Yeah, I'm very family oriented, and I have a family that always comes together. So it's like, damn, do we have to sit in this awkward space?
It's crazy because
I've been to a point where I didn't have attitudes with niggas' moms, and it's like,
what I was going to say is what's the underlying issue?
Yeah, I think that's the whole thing.
Well, I can't speak to that, but I've been in a relationship where my parents didn't like who I was dating, and in my mind, I'm like, this is I'm marrying this nigga. Like, y'all not about to tell me nothing. And he couldn't come around. He couldn't come to the family functions. He couldn't. And I would kind of like, one time I tried to force it, and it was hella awkward. Like, I was like, okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. And eventually, I don't know what it was that made like my dad say, okay, let's meet this dude. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And then they start getting along way too well.
They damn neir best friends.
They wanted to break up, so now you want them to break up too.
I'm like, shit. I'm up here, I'm in the house sleep. This motherfucker walking in, and be like, wait a minute.
Your dad called me here, and I was gonna see that.
I'm like, come on. But I don't know if I can, go through that. Like you said, what's the underlying issue?
Respect each other. That's
as long as it
like each other or anything but respect each other, and respect goes a long way. When we have family functions, hi, how are you doing?
And that's period.
I agree with a lot of things you do or whatever.
Yeah.
Just respect each other.
It don't have to be no damn tension or friction.
He would out of respect the little time that we're gonna spend with our family.
Yeah, be cordial.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Exactly. Yeah, and I never been in a relationship where I didn't get along with, their family, or, had some type of issue with the mom, or
sometimes moms be getting too deep into the relationship.
Well, that they do. You know what I'm saying?
And they be like, damn, well, nigga, am I with you or your mom?
Yeah, it do get like that. But sometimes you just gotta you be like, oh, okay, like I said, just so it won't be no bullshit.
Yeah, no, that's what it was for me. Like, I couldn't stand the mom, but it was like, okay, when I see her, or like, when it was time to be around her, I just put on the front, but it was like, your mom is starting to irritate the fuck out of me.
Yeah, 'cause I remember one time I was making one of my exes a burrito, whatever. She was like, he likes his burritos like this.
Well, bitch, when we together, he likes them like this. So.
Yeah, and so that's what he was like, Mom, no, like, I like the way she makes them now.
The hell?
It is and it is. But, moms always are like, what I'm saying, kind of.
They want their sons to still be mama boys.
Yeah, so, but I think that, especially with us women going, taking over, they don't really want to see that. But, some of them do be like, okay, when you gonna get you a wife? And, what I'm saying? But I think sometimes they mean well, and they just don't know how to let go.
Girls just clash, I think, sometimes.
Yeah.
Can we go back to Todd?
What's up about Todd?
He don't want Kandi. Period. Let's just.
This question, what's really going on? It's our opinion.
Yeah. What?
What you call it earlier?
A what?
Spoke about it. Opportunist.
Oh yeah, he is. I do. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, I don't think it's genuine.
Yeah, I think that he's an opportunist. Opportunist. He doesn't have. As far as that we can see, like, he doesn't have that love for her that you can tell, like, oh, he loves her. Like, since I've seen them together, like, he's always had like this dry ass attitude, and it's just like, okay, and he just like, you act like you made me, and it's just like, what? I'm not saying that I made you, you know what I'm saying, but we've grown. Yes, we've grown businesses together, but I had more than you when we came into this relationship. Like, don't do that. Don't discredit of what I've done, you know what I'm saying, to help you, or
branching without my goddamn knowledge, and it's some of my goddamn money.
I let you know he don't have respect.
Yeah, he don't. Yeah, and then
because she just wakes up one day and he talking about he got a whole new restaurant, but it's bought with both of our money.
You got me.
So
fucked
it don't
up.
make sense.
Yeah, and then another thing too, being married and having a stepdaughter or stepson, whatever the case may be, you should treat your stepdaughter or especially if that stepdaughter or son, whatever, is not a problem. You do not treat that baby any different than your biological child, or, you know what I'm saying? So him having a daughter outside of this marriage, and she's older, you know what I'm saying? She's 21, I believe, or 22, whatever the case may be. He treats her so bad, as far as, I don't want her to grow up.
I believe she's 23.
Yeah, okay, 23. He doesn't want Kandi spending money on her, but you can reap the benefits of her money. Like,
exactly.
That doesn't make any sense. And even if you're making more money, sir, you should be able to take care of your daughter, especially because you weren't there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know that was your child. So you should want to have a better relationship with her. And you want her to go out to New York and struggle and figure it out on her goddamn self. Like, that is, for me, that's wrong.
As a parent, like, anything I'm doing today, any type of money I'm making today, any type of career I'm going on, is so my kid won't have it like I had it.
Yeah.
So I can give them the things that, so I think even with the situation, she's starting to like adjust to it. Like, cause the last episode she was like, I don't want to be in New York no more. I want to come back and live here.
Yeah.
And Kandi was like, don't you think you would want your own? Like, I think you should get your own place. Of course, I feel like they're going to be the ones to pay for it.
Yeah.
But she's so like, no, I'll just come back here. Like, it ain't, because baby, I would have been, oh yeah, I think I need my own place too.
Yeah, but I think she's scared that her dad is going to be, I'm not going to help you.
Mm-hmm. His argument is he's trying to make her
a go-getter?
Maybe.
I understand that.
Do you think that's his argument? Like, that's his,
that may be his argument.
That's where it becomes a problem to have different parenting with somebody.
It's a thin line between trying to make your kids be responsible
and I don't think that I don't think that it's that Kandi is trying to spoil her. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand, giving your kids responsibilities. And, yes, she went out there to pursue fashion, I believe it was. Mm-hmm. So she's trying to do what she wants to do as far as a career. But that doesn't mean like, oh, you need to fill out financial aid to cover your school because you gonna figure it out yourself. Like, no.
Yeah, no.
And I feel like, like you said, it's two different parenting styles. So Kandi is trying to...
Yeah, because then she has to look at Kandi's daughter and be like, she gets this, she gets that. But then here I am, I'm on financial aid.
So basically, it boils down to him being full of shit.
Yeah, I think he's just a piece of shit for
all around.
Yeah. But that's just our opinion. I don't know how everybody else feels about it, but anything else that you want to add to this conversation, Monty, before we exit this episode? Oh wait, should you tell like anybody? I got another question. Should, like, when you're in a relationship, do you feel like telling your friends everything that goes on in your relationship is okay?
I'm learning I've kind of learned myself, like, no. It's hard because you want to, because you need somebody to talk to. Mm-hmm. But then it makes it hard when they start taking in your anger. Mm-hmm. They start making it their own anger.
Yeah.
So now it's like, once I'm forgiving that person, you not. And then you have so many opinions on this person.
Yeah.
So where it's like, now I don't feel even comfortable now telling you that we back together after this breakup.
Right.
And another reason to kind of keep quiet, because you don't know how that friend energy is, and she might be feeding you something that to kind of break the relationship
up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jealous.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that. How can I say this?
Or she may just be unhappy with her relationship, and she's
putting her.
And not intentionally.
Yeah, she's putting that energy off onto your relationship.
Yeah, because that's what goes on sometimes. Like, you'll see, like, they tell you like how you should handle your situation, and then they're doing the opposite. They're doing actually what you're doing on your own without their advice. But it's just like, damn, why is it bad that I went back, but it was cool when you went back?
Yeah, and that's my thing too. Like, I definitely do not think that you should tell all of your friends what's going on. Like, I believe you can have one friend that you can, you know what I'm saying, tell, and you have to know that friend that she has that energy, and she has, the ability to separate, you know what I'm saying, her feelings and, you know, what is really right. You know what I'm saying? Like, my friends always get mad at me when I be like, no, like, you're wrong. You shouldn't have did that and you should have did this. And they be like, well, whose side you on, bitch? And I'm just like, I'm just trying to be you, like,
I don't think that's...
Yeah, I'm playing devil's advocate here.
I'm just basically giving you...
What I see.
Wrong is wrong and right is right.
And so they're gonna be mad at me when they see this, but it that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to tell you all the time that you're right, because sometimes you're wrong.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes, you know, I be like telling them stuff and they be like, you know, you need to do this, and I do, like, you know what I'm saying, re-elaborate, and I be like, fuck, I was tripping, you know what I'm saying? But I do believe, like I said, it should be at least just one friend. If you have to tell anybody anything, it'll be one friend. And that's how.
Yeah, because I'm the type of friend that, like, I'm not going to tell you to leave or stay, but I'm going to tell you where shit went wrong. Like, where I feel like things went wrong.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be like,
girl, you need to leave him.
Yeah.
Because if your heart wants to be with him, then do what your heart wants to do. And even
if you don't have those, if you don't have those friends.
Unless he be in your ass.
Where you feel like one has good energy. I know I was at a place one time where I would just have to write it down. I would just have to write in my journal, like, ooh. And I would, like, analyze after, you know what I'm saying, maybe the next day I'll go back to my journal and, you know what I'm saying, reread. And, you know what I'm saying, I'll be like, okay, you know what, now that I'm in a more clear headspace, you know what I'm saying, that what he did was really fucked up.
Right.
Like, you know,
he
really did have me fucked up. I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying.
I did that too, but I made a list of, I was going through something, mental breakdown.
Oh.
And I had to make a list of things I need to get rid of. My job was on the first. I need to break me up. And I remember the guy that I was dating.
He had to go.
That was
number two. Yeah. And that's, you know, even when you are going through.
You should let him go before the job.
Yeah. Right. When you're going through stuff like that, when you're going through, like, mental fight, you know what I'm saying, especially when you're having a tumultuous relationship with somebody, I always tell my friends, write down that pros and them cons, write down them pros and the cons when it's in that relationship, and if them cons outweigh that pro, baby, gonna kick, you know what I'm saying, you gotta go and kick that, because that is draining your energy, and you know what I'm saying, at least kick it for the moment, so where you can say, okay, do I feel better now that he's gone? You know, it ain't no 1 or 2 weeks. You know, you got to do it for more than a 2-week period. And yeah, because in 2 weeks you're still thinking about, I still miss him. You know what I'm saying? But if once it's longer than a week or two, and you're like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I made the right decision, and you
I
feel
can do
so much
this
better
now freely.
Yeah,
and
you feel free.
I think sometimes you don't know until at least a couple of months after.
That was a freeing moment. Yeah, no contact, baby. Don't even go be spying on his page. You know what I'm saying? Or the girl that he was messing with. Yeah, you can't do none of that. But anyways, guys, that's another conversation that we probably need to have in a later another episode. But I like this episode. This was pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will be back with another episode next week. Like, comment, and subscribe if you had any of these situations. How you feel about Todd and Kandi, how you feel about Tammy and Waka, and the erection for the ladies. Let us know if you believe or you don't believe in that. And we will see y'all on the next episode. Peace.